Dr. Levy, when TNR or shelter neuter return become the way to manage cats in a community, does that send a wrong message to citizens? Could they think in the end the best thing to do for the cats is leave them outside and not worry about them at all?
We hope that this is not the message that people take home for our kitties. We certainly would love to get most of the cats that are adoptable into homes. That's always the best outcome for cats that are socialized. But we know that there's a large number of cats that either don't want to live in homes because they're unsocialized, or there may currently just not be enough homes for all of those cats. So when we see these cats that are happily enjoying each other outside and are clearly fat and fluffy and thriving, we wouldn't want to have an instinct that the best thing we could do is remove them and euthanize them at the local animal shelter. It's really much more respectful for them to help them continue to enjoy this happy lifestyle that they have. If you look at the next slide, you can see statistics that are very typical for southern shelters that are high intake shelters. This is a Florida county shelter that has been taking in 16,000 cats a year or so and euthanizing 8 out of 10 cats that come into the shelter. And there are some people that feel like the life on the street is too fraught with risk to make it worth living. But if the alternative is taking a cat into a shelter like this, which currently has very little chance for live release, I think it's teaching people to have less respect for the lives of cats than more. If you look at the next slide, this is a picture that was sent to me by one of our colony caregivers in Gainesville, and I think it shows how happily cats can live in TNR programs in their communities. And these cats, even though they cannot be touched, have loving caregivers that are very concerned about them, have named them, even though they can't tell the black cats apart. They're passionately protective and affectionate towards these cats. And this really is the greatest sign of respect for these animals, helping them find the best way to live safely in their community.